Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. When we last left off, we did the relics for most of the tracks, as well as doing all of the CTR stuff. You guys have probably noticed that those videos had no commentary, and that's because I really wanted to focus on getting those done, and I didn't really want to have my commentary hampering on my experience. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm not exactly a big fan of the CTR challenges. Red challenges are okay, but yeah, especially those crystal races. Ugh, screw those crystal challenges. But anyway, we're done with those. And now we're going to do what we unlocked for getting all the CTR tokens. Yes, folks, it's time for the Gem Cups. And being that in the original you would get a boss character for these 4 Gem Cup races here, I figured for each Gem Cup video we're going to feature a boss. So for the first one, we're going to do the Red Gem Cup with Ripperoo. So let's go. Alright, so in these Gem Cups, we basically have to race through all of the tracks again. And it's based on the tracks that feature that specific colour that's allocated to that gem. So for Red Gem Cup, you race on all the tracks that featured a red warp pad. So I think that's Crash Cove. I know one of them I think is Blizzard Bluff. Yeah, let's get to it. Come on, go, go, go. So yeah, this is pretty much going to be our last look at all of these tracks for adventure mode, because, you know, once we're done with this, we're pretty much nearing the end here, guys. Like, it's kind of crazy how we're nearing the end of the adventure mode stuff. I should stress, I have been pretty much mass recording these parts that I've been doing, you know, for like the CTR stuff and the relic stuff. I basically had I recorded them all together, one after the other, in the span of a single day. So yeah, I had a lot of time on my hands, and I figured, why not? You know, why not? Oh my god. Ripperoo, come on. Why not spend some time and just record all of them? Just to get them out of the way, because again, I'm not that big of a fan of the CTR challenges to begin with. But I figured if we have to do them, then I might as well just do those videos without commentary, so that I can just focus on getting them done, you know. Woohoo! So since I you know, first tackled this game, I have since then actually tried. Oh, cool! I have since then actually tried out the online mode for the game, and since that first video, when I first tried online play, it was, there's no other word for it, it was a hot mess, quite honestly. It was absolutely terrible. Like, you would get in a lobby and then literally everyone would literally just leave the lobby like instantly. Like, it would be that bad. And if you would actually get into a race, all of the other players would literally constantly be teleporting all across the track, and it just wasn't fun to play on. Even though it's an easy way to get coins, which it is true, you can get loads more Wumpa coins if you do online mode. I just, you know, I kind of wanted to wait until the online mode got fixed, and believe it or not, Vnox has delivered with a update patch recently, update patch 1.02 for the PS4 here, and since then the online mode has been basically fixed, you know, like actually genuinely fixed. Like the other players actually move across the track. It's moves, surprisingly, like actually genuinely good. Like, God, I'm impressed by how quick Beanox was able to whip up a patch that quickly and fix the online play. Like, good on you guys, you know, for actually working around the clock at that early time and fix what was what needed to be fixed. Now, I can't say anything about the Switch version or the Xbox version because I don't exactly know if the problems are the same on those versions, but you know, for the I'm playing this on the PS4, so whatever versions whatever issues occur to me is strictly for the PS4 version, and specifically I'm playing this on the PS4 Slim, so it's not even the PS4 Pro, it's just technically a regular PS4 but the slightly slimmer model. Anyway, we are winning these races here, people. We are winning with this epic boostage that we've got going on over here. Anyway, if you can hear my computer in the background, you probably won't be able to, but it's making some noises. It's not like bad noise or anything. It's just slightly louder than usual. That's because whilst I'm recording this video, I'm actually in the process of processing and editing another video. I think it's one of the CTR videos that is getting edited at the moment. Or processing, I should say, not editing. Jesus Christ, I'm not that crazy with my computer knowledge. So hopefully it shouldn't affect the recording of this video, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, race number 3. I think these Gem Cup races aren't going to take too long, which, you know, hey, cool. That's great. Anyway, Blizzard Bluff. Alright. Go, go, go! Woohoo! Yeah, I've gotten really good at doing the drifting. Like, I am actually managing to keep the boost going, and this is, I'm gonna say it, this is a very important feature that you need to understand in order to get good at the game. If you want to race online against other professional CCR players, then you need to know how to keep your boost going when you go for a booster. And really, it's fairly easy to understand on how to do it. What you basically have got to do is first you've got to know how to do the drifts properly. And again, it's fairly simple. All you do is you've first got to initiate a drift with the right shoulder button. For me, it's R1. Or L1 if you prefer using L1. And then, when you're in a drift, you'll see that meter on the bottom right go from green to red. Now, when the meter turns red, that is your cue to hit the opposing shoulder button. So, for me, if I'm holding R1 to initiate the drift, then hit L1 to perform a boost, like I've been doing there. Once you have done that once, you will see in the bottom right that the meter is still filling up. That's your cue to then do it again. Do the same thing again. Wait until the meter turns red and then hit the boost button. And basically you can do this for up to 3 times for each drift. Once you've done your third boost in your drift, that is your cue to get out of the drift. Because if you keep drifting, you're going to spin out and have a bad time, basically. So, my advice to you is learn to use this drift mechanic, because otherwise you are going to get left in the dust when you go online, seriously. Or, if you're playing hard mode on this game, because I've read online that a lot of people have been complaining about this game, saying that the AI is too unforgiving, too hard, if you will, saying that this is the Dark Souls of kart races, and to which I have to say, like, first I do a face palm, because seriously, it's not that difficult if you unless you can understand how to do the drift mechanics. And the game does mention in the tutorials, if you go into the adventure mode, Aku Aku or Uka Uka even explain how to do the drifts and the drift boost. Heck, the loading screens have tutorials now, so that you shouldn't really have too many problems with understanding how to do the drift. And there is even a hints menu, which again explains how to do the drift boost. And if these still don't help, then YouTube is your best friend, guys, because there are plenty of well thought out and well written tutorials out there on how to get good at CTR. Like, seriously, they are really useful to watch up on, especially if you really want to get good at CTR here. But just going back to, you know, people talking about the game and whatnot, I will say this: I am happy that mainstream reviewers have do have a little bit of sense in them, and actually have given this game a really, you know, some good scores, like 8 out of 10s and 9 out of 10s. Because it proves to me that even though this game can be quite challenging, that isn't a negative. You know, there is still some common sense. Because I know some people, oh hey, booyah, grandma. I know some people are going to be turned off saying, oh, the game's too hard, therefore the game's bad. But that's just, I'm sorry, but that's just not a valid criticism if you're complaining that the difficulty is a bad thing. Take a look at games like Dark Souls or Bloodborne. Those games have high difficulty challenges, and then look at them. They get critical acclaim from many reviewers. So really, difficulty shouldn't really be a major criticism for games like this. Anyway, we just got the red gem! Huzzah! And yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this video into different parts so that each video gets a gem cup attached to it. So this video is dedicated to the red gem, next video will be green, and so on and so forth until all the gems are done. But yeah, I'm going to end this video here, and yeah, join me next time where we will tackle the green gem. See you all then.